Come along with me tonight. I am making my fabulous enchilada pasta skillet, but this time I am doing it in my Instapot. Whew, it makes it easy and I love it. So I've shot a little footage. I know I did a video of this a couple months ago on the stovetop, but it has become such a favorite in my house, and Instapot's pretty darn easy. So I'm making this a couple times a month, and now it's in my Instapot. So follow along with me and I'm gonna show you how. I've made a video on enchilada pasta skillet before, just the regular way I make it with all these ingredients. But today I'm gonna show you how I make it in the Instapot. It is super simple. I'm making this a couple times of a month, and so I tried it in my Instapot last week and it worked out easy. First step, turn on the saute function. Saute the onions for a minute or two until they're translucent, and then add in the ground beef. Here's what I love about my Instapot. So I've already browned my onions and ground beef, and then I took them out and rinsed them in my sink in a colander with hot water just to get any of the fat. And now my Instapot's off, but it's ready for now the second step. The second step will be to put ingredients in here and then pressure cook everything all in the same pot. So here we go. First thing I'm going to add is my cumin and chili powder. Here comes my container of mild green chilies that are already diced up for me. And I'm going to mix this together, and then I'm going to add in my chicken broth. Now I'm going to add my liquid, so I'm going to do 1 can of my enchilada sauce, and I'm not even going to mix this in. I'm just going to pour it right over the top. To that, I'm going to dump, these are my favorite noodles. I'm going to use half of this, so 8 ounces. And then I'm going to just kind of push all of those down. And then this is the part that you don't mix, because in an Instapot, if you put the noodles on the bottom, they would burn and it would make your Instapot shut off. But now I'm going to pour the liquid over on top of the noodles just to make sure they're all covered in some type of liquid, so when they come up to pressure, it will actually cook the noodles through. And I like these noodles in the Instapot because they just fit in there nicely. I do my spaghetti in here all the time too, but I have to break that apart and break it down a little bit to fit. These noodles work great. So as long as they're all covered by liquid, press them down, and then I'm going to close my pressure cooker up, and I'm going to pressure cook this mixture for 10 minutes before I add the remaining ingredients. 10 minutes have passed. I'm just releasing my pressure. Then I'm going to open it up and add in my corn, cheese, and sour cream and mix. I actually lost my video footage of the combined mixture at the end, but after I mixed everything in, I did close the lid back up and let it set for about 10 minutes and then served it, and so that makes everything thicken up nicely. Also, that corn, I went ahead and cooked it in the microwave for just a couple minutes before I put it in there. I didn't put it in frozen since I was doing it in Instapot. You could put it in frozen before you do the 10 minutes and it would come out just fine. That's the way I did it the time before. So either way, it'll work out for you. But then you can see at the very end, that's a nice size serving. That's 310 grams of the mixture in the Instapot when I weigh it on the scale, and that comes out to 9 Weight Watchers points on the green plan.